don't know how to say. Like it's kind of chaotic. I would
It's chaotic.
say,
Yeah,
maybe.
it is chaotic.
And in the beginning, I couldn't even look out because I was thinking, shit, we're gonna crash into someone, or there's something going to happen. I think that was like a little bit of a culture shock. And then maybe also Kampala is a very loud city, I would say.
It is.
Or in general, Ugandans, we really like loud music. All right? No?
I don't know.
I think everywhere you go, people listen to music, and it's always loud. And it's just in Europe we're not so much.
Yes.
Or at least we're in Germany and Austria, but we are also like really
Somber, slow music. Yeah.
I also feel like that's not.
Well, generally, I feel like there is an issue when it comes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just remembering something else.
Go on.
Also, what a culture shock to me is and that's actually something I talked about a lot with other people. In Austria, or in Vienna, for example, if you walk around on the streets, no one talks to you. Like it's a really common, like people are very much in their head.
No one talks to you.
No, unless you don't know them, you wouldn't talk to them. Like people are very much in their head, and you don't go out and just randomly start to talk to someone. That just does not happen. And here you go somewhere and people are just like, hello, how are you? And I'm thinking like, good, how are you? And that was such a culture shock, and I'm not used to this kind of like small talk all the time. Like we don't do that. Also in Germany, I feel like you usually don't even know your neighbors that well.
No, yeah, I've heard this.
In Vienna, I don't know my neighbors. I don't know who's living in my house. I have no idea.
You're joking.
No, really, I don't know it.
But yeah, I lived in Dubai, and it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Same thing. You don't know who the next guy is. You even meet in the lifts or something, but no talk.
Yeah, you don't talk.
Just go to the car and then just leave, go to work.
Yeah, maybe you say hello, but that's it.
But why? And if you compare the two, what would you say about these two cultures?
Yeah, I do have to say, like, since I'm here, I'm realizing like that it's kind of unhuman
to not talk
to each other, and it's kind of like a really sad thing that is happening. And I'm realizing now that I want to talk more to maybe also the local shop that is next to my house, like maybe talk to the guy who's working there, and actually like trying to get to know those, like you don't have to get to know them like in the sense of that they are friends, but just knowing who they are, like saying hello and everything. I think I want to start incorporating that now into my life.
They would feel very intruded if you did that, because you come from Africa and you're saying, I have this new experience, and they have never experienced it.
I will see if they allow it, so I don't know if they will be open to that. But now I'm thinking like it's not normal that we are so introverted, kind of. So when I really like that people here are actually like living in a community and are really looking out for each other. And that's a really nice thing to do, and I think we lost that in Europe, and I think it's because everyone is so stressed with their life, like everything has to be super effective and strict, and I don't know, like even if I go, even if it's like a random day where I have nothing to do and I have to go to a store, I would always hurry. I would never go there slowly, just because it's so much in our culture to be always busy and to always do something and to never stop and never really look out for other people. You're always just looking at yourself individually and not really taking care of, like maybe of your family or maybe of your friends, but not of strangers. You don't take care.
So is this something that you think that is valuable that you're going to carry with you and take back and say maybe you want to think about it and use it within your own self, with your own community or people? Do you have siblings?
I do have a brother, yeah.
You have a brother?
Yeah.
Obviously, you talk to your brother.
Yes.
Also, it would be weird if you don't talk to your brother.
But my brother is actually one of the few people that is talking to a lot of people, so he's not that introverted. So.
Maybe it's a guy thing, is it?
I don't know. No, I don't think so, no. It's just him. He's just very...
So I feel, is it in Germany or in Austria with you?
In Germany.
So I feel, this is just my opinion by the way, I feel that the previous generation of Germans and, well, people who live in that area, the Swiss and Austrians, have had these issues, obviously, with the World War and everything that happened in the past.
Oh, you think that's why we don't talk to people, yeah?
I feel like it really did create systems where people had to keep very tight-knit groups of people that you can't trust no one.
Yeah.
And today it obviously is affecting everyone in some ways. When you go to the English are not like that. the English are not, they're loud. Oh, actually, we are similar to the English ourselves. The English are very loud. They play very loud music. They are very extroverted.
Yeah.
They think they are the best. When you talk about chefs, they talk about Gordon Ramsay. When you talk about footballers, there's David Beckham. They're the best in everything, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, whether it's true or not, I don't know. All I'm saying is that in that area, German, Poland and everything, it kind of, the war, that's my opinion, kind of affected them in a very negative way. But the new generation is kind of like changing that as we go. And I don't know how old your brother is, but it seems like he's a young guy who is obviously now talking to a lot of people. And I'm just assuming, I'm going to make assumptions.
Yeah. But I think it's also a big city thing in general. Like, because if you're like, also he's living in a smaller city in Hanover, and I'm living in Vienna, which is a really big city, and I think Vienna is really an extreme city.
Extreme in what sense?
Extreme in the sense of that people don't talk to each other, and they're really just focusing on themselves.
I don't know, I think the word would be selfish, but I wouldn't call it that, because also focusing on you.
I mean, if you start actually then talking to them, you realize they are actually nice and everything.
Indeed.
But it's just, you don't talk. I don't know.
Is it a trust issue? Do you think it's a trust problem?
Maybe, but it's more like, I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to annoy you. I don't want to bother you. You know?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's I think how people feel.
Yeah, because you never know what the other person might be going through. Yeah.
And that's why you don't really, if you don't know them, you don't really talk to them. Yeah.
Ugandans have no secrets, so we just say whatever we want. Any two people. Okay, hi, how are you? I ate posho last night. What did you have? This is something they would throw in your face. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Like yesterday, I was sitting there and working, and some guy just came to me and was like, "Hi, how are you?" And he started talking to me, and I was thinking like, "What is happening? How do I react now?" Like, I mean, I was a little bit overwhelmed with that, you know. Like, and I mean, I am here for 6 weeks now, so usually I know this already.
You're used to it.
But I was so caught off guard, kind of like that. I was like, "Huh? Like, why does this happen now?"
It shouldn't be happening now. Not at Bush Pink, at least. Speaking of guys talking to you, how many marriage proposals have you got?
I got many. And it's so funny. That's also a thing, like guys just come up to you and just tell you, "I want to marry you," or "I like you." And that would never happen in Vienna. No guy would come up to you and say, "I like you." Like, that's already like almost like, "Oh, I'm so scared of rejection."
It's like a cardinal sin, yeah. Do you take that positively or you take that negatively? Or does it depend?
It depends on how smooth they asked. You know, like if, I don't know, for example, once I was in a village and the guy couldn't even speak English.
Yes.
And he just came to, I was there with a friend who's local, and he just came to her and started talking to her, and he didn't even look into my eyes or anything. And then she was like, I was asking her, "What does he want?" And he was like, "Yeah, he wants a child with you."
Oh my God.
And then I was like, "Huh?" Like, and he wants to marry you. And I was like, I don't know you. Like, that's like a little weird, you know?
I don't know what to say. On behalf of all Ugandans who have said that to you, I would like to say sorry if that made you feel uncomfortable.
Honestly, it didn't even feel uncomfortable because he didn't even talk to me, you know? Like, I felt it was not a conversation between me and him.
Do you think they are mostly serious, or it's just more of a joke?
I feel like usually I don't take it too seriously.
You don't take it too serious?
Because I mean, like, if you saw me once, like, how can you, like, know that you want to marry, you know? Like, that's...
I think it only takes one look to know what you want, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
But that's really superficial, no?
Like, it is indeed.
So maybe, like, you have to get, okay, that's maybe also a cultural thing, like, maybe...
It is. For if it was a Ugandan woman and a man approached him that way, or man her that way, they would have a conversation about it, which obviously you wouldn't, because you're like, I don't know you, we can't have this conversation. We have to move stages, which is fair. I understand that also the infrastructure is very different from Hanover, Vienna, to what you have here today. What do you think about that, the infrastructure, in your opinion?
Well, we do have trains, or like a train system kind of, and you don't really have that. And also you have those taxis.
Taxis?
Yes.
The 14-seater, the matatus?
Yes.
You've used one of them?
No, I really want to, but I don't know where I should.
You've really not experienced the culture, have you? Have you like really gone down to the? Have you gone to, say, ghettos or?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
Actually, to the ghettos, I don't know. Like, what is a ghetto here?
You don't know what a ghetto is?
I mean, I drove past a few like markets and everything. So I think but in Kampala, I have not visited that many.
Do you get kids coming running up to you like they see a savior or something? You know, because this happens a lot, by the way.
I mean, kids would, when I was on the countryside, they would always follow me.
They follow you?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
I mean, sometimes I didn't mind, honestly. I think it was fine. Like, sometimes they would come up and talk to me, and it was really nice. And I think it's nice if we have an interaction, but sometimes they would just run and not talk to me. And then I would think, do you want to ask me something?
Yes,
why are you following? Like, they're looking at me and like trying to see what I'm doing, but they don't approach me and don't talk to me. And then I'm like, what are they doing? Why are they following me? But I think they're just kids, you know. They're playing around. They're just having fun outside, and then they see someone who looks different, and they're just following.
Indeed. Anything that looks different. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
People see me with my haircut, and they start looking at me.
Really?
Like, yeah, because it's strange that I have to grow my hair when they thought I could cut off my hair and stuff.
Oh, people grow their hair here?
I mean, they don't normally do this. Normally, it's a rare thing.
Yeah.
So I understand. With you, it would be worse. The moment you're out there, all eyes on you.
Yes.
They're looking at you like, who is this person? What are they doing here? What could possibly would they want? Have you had experiences that you could describe as worse or bad experiences?
Bad experiences. Maybe not. Maybe that was not a bad experience, but that was one where I felt a little uncomfortable. But was the first day I was here. I remember I went to a market, and everyone would scream and would want me to come to their shop. I mean, like, from my perspective now, it's not bad anymore, but it was just really overwhelmed at that time. I remember I went to that market and everyone was screaming, "Hey sister, come to my shop." And I wanted to go to every shop, but I felt like I can't.
You couldn't go to every shop.
And then they were also like a little like mad if I couldn't come. Yeah. And then I felt really bad about it, but I think I just...
They were gaslighting you. This is what they were doing. Sorry.
And then it was like a little bit like, I feel bad now and I don't want to come. Like, everyone was screaming at me and it was just a lot, you know. So, but from my perspective now, I think I would have handled it now way better. I think it was just because it was my first day and I did not experience anything like that.
Well, you've been to the markets then. Have you had a situation where you overpaid for something? Robbed, overcharged?
I've always been with people who have been here for a longer time. So I don't think I have been overcharged. I think I was really lucky, but I know that a lot of people got overcharged.
Yeah,
I think
they do.
I didn't get overcharged a lot. Like
Muzungu price?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not extreme. I think it was still okay. Yeah.
Would you recommend Uganda to outsiders, foreigners? What would you tell them? What should they expect?
What to expect? So, I mean, yeah, when you come here, well, I have to think about this. What to expect? I mean, I think it's definitely worth coming here. I think the nature is, I've never seen something like this. There's like, the colors here are so much more vibrant than anything I've seen in Germany or Austria.
Nice.
Like, when you go out, everything is so green. So I think also in terms of like what you can visit the gorillas here. I haven't done that, unfortunately. But
you haven't done that?
No, I haven't had the time.
You're living on Sunday, huh? Don't forget that. You need to go visit the tourist attractions in Uganda.
I've been to the mosque, for example, or like I've seen some things in Kampala, but I did only one tour, like a one-day safari. But I think it's really worth coming for that, and also just to experience like new culture and everything. And yeah, the nature here is like beautiful. But wait, what was the question again? Like,
well, so the question was, would you recommend Uganda?
I definitely would recommend it. Yeah, I think it's like really like if you can choose between Tanzania and Uganda, I think I would probably rather
And you've been to Tanzania?
No, but what I heard from it, I think Uganda is more
well, you get no rights to actually speak about that.
Yeah, okay, that's true. But I think Uganda is more authentic. There's not that much mass tourism.
Is Uganda the first African country you came to?
Been to South Africa once.
South Africa?
Yeah, but I think it's a lot of...
That is not Africa. I'm joking, obviously. But South Africa is, like one of the most advanced countries. It's more like...
Yeah, I know, yeah.
A way out of Africa. They have even snow. We've never seen snow in Uganda.
Oh.
have to go to the mountains in Mountain Rwenzori and stuff.
Oh, they do have snow in Rwenzori?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, on the mountain peak. I think it's Margarita, something like that. Is there something that you feel, having traveled to Africa, that you had in Germany? It could be something physical, it could be something that is within you that you feel you couldn't be without, but now you don't have it and you feel fine without it.
Oh. I think when I was on the countryside, we didn't have electricity.
Yes.
I think it was not as bad as I expected it to be.
It wasn't as bad as you expected.
Yeah, and also just to not be able to, no running water. I think it's still fine if we went down to a river to get water. And when I'm saying this from my German perspective, it sounds kind of funny, but yes. I mean that's the reality. So
yes,
and I think it was not as bad as it was okay for me. But of course I understand it's some people's reality, and it's
going back in time. What was your impression of Africa, of Uganda before you came out here? I'm so sure you had.
Yeah, I had no idea honestly what to expect. For me, I always thought it's I really did not know really what to expect. I was not sure, are there supermarkets where I can just normally go to? You know what I mean? It sounds so stupid, but I did not know, are there normal streets? How will people react to me? I was really a little bit scared in the beginning. I had to really prepare everything. My parents were also really scared for me because they also did not know what to expect. They didn't know if it was safe for me to come here because I'm traveling by myself as a woman. So there was a lot of unknowledge. I don't know.
Generally, so they were scared for you because they did not know what to expect.
Yes.
Has that impression changed?
Yeah, I think you can.
It has changed, right?
Yeah, it has changed completely.
After the experience.
I don't feel unsafe here at all. It's way safer than I expected it to be, honestly. I thought I will have trouble just walking around and everything, but honestly, it's completely fine. Even in the countryside, I can just walk around.
Yeah, indeed. Do you see yourself coming back?
If I have the opportunity for work to come back, honestly, I want to see the gorillas, so I will come back for that.
You want to go to what? To gorillas?
Yeah, gorilla trekking. I think the only country where you can Rwanda. You can
Rwanda as well. Yeah.
But it's way more expensive in Rwanda. I think I will come back for that, and maybe to also visit some of the coffee people I met, just to keep in touch with them.
Oh, if you accept one of the marriage proposals that you've received.
I do have a boyfriend home, so.
Sorry, guys. So you don't have to accept that. But if you ever come back, that would be really nice. Are you on any sort of nutrition? Because you look in shape. This is something that is not very commonly talked about in Uganda. In fact, it's a funny thing in Uganda. When someone calls you fat, it is a compliment.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
It's
because in Europe it's the opposite. I feel like.
Boy! Yeah. You don't go around throwing the word fat.
Oh, that's a really big insult.
It is. It is. In fact, I was on a TikTok live one day.
Yeah.
And somehow I just say the word fat. I said I'm fat. And the TikTok shut it down because it's a word that is not accepted.
Really? It's not accepted.
Apparently, somehow it is derogatory. I don't know where this came from, but in Uganda, someone calls you fat. Boy, that's a big compliment.
Wow.
I'm not sure why, but I think I get it because fat is also coupled with healthy. So they say if you're fat, you're healthy. If you're not, I'm so sorry.
Because in Europe it's the other way around.
It is, yes.
But it's very interesting,
It is very interesting, and I guess I kind of have an idea why. Mostly back then in the 90s, people who suffered from HIV, they got really super thin.
Oh, okay.
So that was skeletal, that thinness or being skinny was now associated with HIV and AIDS.
Oh, wow.
And then so people wanted to look healthy, which was fat. And now today it's changing a little bit.
Yes.
But yesterday someone called me fat.
And you took it as a compliment.
I was like, so because I have these two minds, I'm like, okay, is that there's a Ugandan mind and this kind of Western culture in me. So I'm like,
that's really interesting. But I also thought that already, that maybe it's like a kind of like a good thing here to be like bigger, you know?
Indeed. And I think in a country where physicality really matters. You know, in Uganda, physicality is a big thing. People talk about things like ladies look after themselves and say, I have a big backside. If you don't have big backside,
but we have that too. Like a big butt is also like a good thing in Europe, you know.
Which are not natural, no? Silicon Valley.
No, people go to the gym to like train a lot. Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah. I was about to ask you about your gym regimen and the nutrition as well. That was the question. I don't know how we veer to all of this. Do you go to the gym in Germany?
Yes, I do. I do a lot of sport actually.
Like so you haven't worked out in like 5?
Yeah,
I
really miss it. I really miss the gym. I wanted to go here to the Akasha Mall gym.
Yes.
But I don't know. I heard that you have to pay a daily fee or something, and then I don't know. I was just lazy that I.
Do you think Bushpig should put a gym up here, maybe?
Yeah, why not? But I don't know how many people would use it.
Bushpig, please put a gym up here. Maybe not. Maybe never. That's very interesting.
But no, I also miss going. I feel like here I cannot really go out for running. I don't know why, but I feel like it would be. Like, I think I would be stopped like every 5 minutes.
Yes.
So I also didn't really try that out, but maybe I should do it. But in the beginning, everyone was telling me, no, don't go here for a run, and that's why I never did it.
Did you see any people running out there?
Very few.
Very few. It's not a big thing out here.
It's not a big thing, yeah.
People here just eat their food and sleep, huh?
Yeah. I feel like that's a really Muzungu thing to go run.
Yes, it is.
Is it? I don't know.
It is. If you're going to be running, I think the best would not be to go this way. You go inwards.
Yeah.
This side. It's less traffic.
Yeah.
And there's less stops.
Okay.
If you're gonna go running.
Yeah.
Well, but I think you should wait until you go to Austria.
Yeah, I think.
It's built for that.
I think I will wait until.
So, are you a fashion girl? Do you follow any fashion trends? Have you seen any interesting fashion in Africa?
Yeah, trends are here way different. I think the people here would wear a lot of different things.
Like.
More like. I think patterns
yes.
and more colorful things,
yes.
and in general, I would say they don't wear as much like pants. The women don't wear like as much pants, like jeans and everything.
Yes.
So it is a lot different, I would say. Yeah, and also I think I can spot someone from Europe just by how they dress.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's good because obviously you've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
They wear what? Yoga pants, shorts.
Yes.
Sneakers.
Like, for example, or gym wear often, or. Just, I don't know, like women dress more manly, maybe? That's how...
Back in Europe?
Yes.
And here...
I wouldn't describe it as manly, but I think people here would see it as more manly.
Yes.
You know,
why do you say that?
Women say, like, they wear more dresses, more skirts.
Yes.
Or something, yeah. And that's why, I think women wouldn't wear that much pants and everything.
Have you, if you were to describe women, the difference in terms of culture, women in Europe and women in Uganda, what would you say about that?
Yeah, I would say women are more empowered in Europe, right?
More empowered?
Or what do you think? Maybe you can tell me.
I don't know, I want to hear what you think.
But I think women here, they do, like, a lot of them think that, like, it's a very... I think in Europe, women and men are more equal. I don't know if I can say it like that. I don't want to. Of course.
Please speak your mind and please don't miss your words.
Okay.
Don't miss your words, please.
I'm German, that's why we're really direct, you know. Like I don't want to be rude, you know. Like I'm just.
Please be rude, because this is what we want to hear.
No, I'm not. Not that I mean it in a rude way.
Of course. Obviously, you're not being rude.
But I think, like in Europe, it's more common that a woman has to make herself a career. She has to. Before she gets children, she has to like be somewhere in her life. She has to be completely independent, and it's like a bad thing almost if you make yourself dependent on a man. Like you get judged for it, kind of. So you need there's a little bit of this double burden in Europe. Like you have to work as a woman, you have to have children, you have to be a good mother, you have to like cook, clean. You know, like you have to be like not just a business woman or like a career woman. You also have to take care of all the rest. And the men. They don't. I mean, they should take more care of the children and everything. I think it's like changing that now. Men are also doing more, like in the household and everything. But I would say women here, the man is deciding more for them.
Man is deciding more. So
that's what I experience in the countryside, at least. And here, I still feel like that women are kind of like they're looking for a man and then to get children for them. And in Europe, it's not. You know, like women have more the power. Like if no man is coming that interests them, then they don't want a man, you know. That's
Do you feel women in Europe are more burdened? They have more pressure than women in Africa?
In a marriage, yeah.
In a marriage?
Yeah, that's why they kind of like a lot of women stay single these days because there's more burden for them if they have like, you know, like if they're in a marriage.
And yet they still also have the decision-making power to decide whether they want or not. So if the pressure is too much, they can walk away.
Yeah, they can. Like there's a lot more divorce. Like a lot of people get divorced in Europe. I think that's also coming because women are just not dependent on their husband. And I think that's also like a development. So I mean, the family community is kind of not as big here in Europe as it is here. Like you think you were living more in a community, well, with family. Like the family community is better. I don't know how to say it. Like
the communal.
It's stronger
here.
Yes, it's stronger here, which is like an advantage. But then again, like women in Europe, they do have more power, and that's why also I think the families are like a lot. The structure is different. You know, like it's maybe not as strong. Yeah.
So that's how you would describe the difference in the two. Has any person come to you and knelt down to greet you?
What is that? What do you mean?
Kneeling down to greet you.
Oh yeah, one woman did that, like an old woman.
Yeah, how was that reception for you? What did you think? What was going through your mind?
I was thinking, oh, I'm the younger one. Why do you do this? You know?
Yeah, Muzungu.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking, like, don't treat me different.
Yes. She was older. She comes.
Yeah, she was really like she was the grandma of my friend that I was traveling around with.
And she knelt down and greeted you.
Yeah.
That was really sweet. She was respecting you.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know. This is a bee. Just to say something about bees. If a bee comes to you, this is what I think.
Yeah.
I've seen it ever since I was young. It's a good omen.
Oh,
something as nice is gonna happen for you today. It could be this podcast as well. I don't know. It could be anything. I was just saying that something nice is gonna happen today, or something is coming up.
Oh, that's good.
So I saw you say, get away. Just let it be. Let it bring its good omen, and then it will go away. Anyway, it's gone now. Anyway, so someone comes and kneels down to you. That's a sign of respect.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
okay.
Sign of huge respect. I stop people from kneeling because I don't really believe that respect is in what you show. I believe respect is within yourself, your mind, and maybe your intentions. If someone kneels down and they want to do something, they have bad intentions, it doesn't make any sense for me.
But also, if she is kneeling down, should I also kneel down?
Oh, no.
Because then I think it's like a little bit of a different hierarchy, you know, like as if I am in a hierarchy higher than her, and that's what I don't like about it, because we should be, you know,
pretty
like
much equal.
We should be equal, but then again, she's older, so
you should be the one doing the kneeling.
But then again, like kneeling is a little bit of to me, it feels a little bit like you're putting yourself down.
Submission, yes.
Submission, yeah.
It is indeed submission.
Yeah.
Someone has to look at you from a very high view, and then you're down. You have to. I mean, I don't.
That's
really
why I felt like it was a little uncomfortable that she did it.
Indeed.
Because she was older, and I thought like, I should show you respect and not the other way around, you know.
How would you describe the people in Uganda, in your opinion, in a few words?
Oh, they're okay. That's actually I talked with someone today about this. It's really interesting because when we meet you first, you kind of seem a little reserved, but then when you talk a little more, you get really open and you're really nice. You know, like a conversation could start with like saying just hello and being like super like distant, and then you start talking, and then at the end like everyone is like hugging and like really like open, and I think that's really interesting because usually in Europe it's always the other way around.
Wait, is that in Europe they open up a little bit and then they close everything at the end?
When you meet, you're like, hi, how are you? And like,
it dies down. It dies down as you go.
And when you go, it's a little bit more like once you start talking, it's a little more, you know, like
everyone starts being protective.
Point.
I hear you. So which is the which one for you would you say I enjoy this more?
I mean, in the beginning, I'm always like a little
reserved.
No, it's when I meet them and then they're not giving the energy back that I'm giving. I'm always thinking like, oh, do they hate me? Like, what did I do wrong? Am I like, I don't know what's going on here.
Yes.
And I'm always like a little, I don't know, like feeling like not super open.
Yes.
But then once it's opening up, it's always a really nice feeling, and I think the end is always really like a nice conversation, also like in the like business context kind of.
Yes.
But I think, it feels more genuine, you know, like to open up once you talk and everything. So maybe it's better in Uganda, yeah. Like
maybe, yeah. And I also think that having both ways is better. So for you, you've seen both cultures. I have seen both cultures.
Yeah.
And I think I am kind of dynamic in a way. Like I could read people. I could know this person doesn't want to talk. This person wants to talk.
Yeah.
Like trying to set up this interview. I also reached a point where I realized that maybe she doesn't want to do it. So
but I think
kind
that
of
was my German side. I think for me it was more like I just want to know what this interview is about. I was not having second thoughts. It was more just like, what is this about? Should I prepare for this? Do I need to?
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I mean?
yes. Do you say you probably? Are you happy that you actually did it, the podcast itself?
I think it's interesting. Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's an interesting conversation. I like to talk to people. I like to get to know people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think it's interesting that we talk about our different, like our.
Difference
It's
in
a
culture.
little bit of a reflection now on my trip, so that's really nice. Yeah.
Which will be ending in the next 4 days or so,
Yeah.
or 2-3 days maybe.
Yeah.
Tell us about music. You love music?
Yes.
What type of music?
Oh, I have like a really broad spectrum of music that I listen to. In Europe, I usually listen to I like a lot of indie, like rock or pop also. But I also love a lot of mainstream music, like I don't know what's in the charts right now,
Yes.
and also Taylor Swift, and like I have also like a really girly music
Any
taste.
black artists, or maybe she doesn't like black people? I don't know.
Oh no, why do you say that?
I'm joking. Well, really, it wouldn't matter whether you had black artists on your playlist or not. To be, it's just a joke.
But I did when I was here in the hostel. They played some music. I don't know what kind of genre that music. I think it's like
Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Afrobeats,
I think Afrobeats,
yeah.
And I did really enjoy that music.
Really?
I really liked it. Yeah.
That's nice.
Maybe I can show you one song that I really
Yes,
liked.
go on. Let's promote one of our African brothers or
I
sisters.
think I don't know, but they always play it in the hostel. And
Okay.
I started to really like it. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. I think it's called Kwa. My brother's always on my playlist, and it's
So he's always disorganizing algorithm.
yeah, he's always disorganizing my here. It's called Uzizwa Kanyan.
It was his bar.
Uzizwa Kanyan.
Go on, play that thing. Let's see.
Okay. It's this song. Okay, maybe we have to.
Oh, Uzizwa Kanjan.
Yeah, I really like that song.
I think it's South African.
Could be, yeah.
It has a very good beat, huh?
Oh wait, you have to.
Let us.
maybe,
Wait. Nice. You know I'm pausing because they might flag the song in YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pausing so
So
that
you
they
have
don't
to
flag
cut-
it.
Will you cut the video though?
I will cut it out. Yes.
Okay, then
yes,
you can cut it
out. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do some quick fire now.
Okay.
Quick fire. You ready?
Do I have to be quick and I can only choose one? Or?
Yes. Just be quick with the answers as quick as possible.
Okay.
So, are you ready for quick fire?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm ready.
great. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Night person.
Night person.
Yes.
Podcast or music?
Both, but music.
Music. Last book you read and finished?
Oh shit! It's called. I don't know what it's called again, but it's like the world map. World politics explained with maps or something.
Nice.
Like it's about geopolitics.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, I really liked that book. I actually also bought the second one. There was the second part, and I'm gonna read
amazing,
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
And so now, don't talk about this song, but what was the last song you listened to? Not this one.
Okay, it was Stateside by Zara Larsson.
Okay, Zara Larsson.
Yeah.
Zara Larsson. I remember Zara Larsson. I think she sang at the Euros. I don't know if you follow football. She sang at the Euros.
Yes.
2016
or something.
16,
yeah, I remember. Oh, that was a good song.
Oh, that was a good song.
Yeah, it was a good song.
Okay.
With David Guetta, yeah.
David Guetta, he did, yeah. Oh, I'm glad that we know something in common, and that's good. Cook at home or ordering?
Cook at home.
Cook at home, nice. Which skill do you want to learn?
How do you call it? In German, it's called stricken. I want to learn to
knit.
Knit.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
knitting.
Nice. You want to learn knitting?
Yes.
That will be very good. I think that's very artistic. One thing you can't travel without?
Without my skincare.
Ladies.
That sounds so bad. But
Ladies. A beach holiday or a mountain hike?
both, but if I choose beach. Yeah, beach.
Beach holiday.
Yeah.
In one word, how would your best friend describe you?
Loyal.
Loyal. Nice, my God. Okay, I love that. Love that. So, if you were to have dinner with one historical person, who would that be?
Wow. Oh my God.
Yep. Right on the spot.
Oh no, like I have to think about this. This is Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Okay.
I don't know if he's historical, but now he's like everywhere. Like
Michael Jackson always gets the ladies, even when he's dead. I don't know why.
But he has like this new movie coming, like this that came out, already, and that's why I'm like thinking about him a lot lately.
So the news is actually doing its job, which is nice. One last word from you to the people of Uganda, and then we close the podcast for sure. Say one last word.
Okay, only one word?
No, not one word. Not one
word.
She's funny. No, a few words, obviously.
Okay. I had a really great time in Uganda. I really liked it. I think people are very open here. I loved how everyone was so you have this way of community living, and that everyone is talking to everyone, and that you just really. Like I felt really welcomed here, and people are really nice. And I really want to incorporate kind of this communal thinking into my life in Vienna.
Impressive.
So
I also would like to thank the Ugandans who have showed you hospitality, who have been very nice to you, and I hope that you carry this positive energy back home and influence others, because I believe some others, they watch the news and they believe that in Uganda you can't live there as a Muzungu. Some people believe this, by the way.
That you cannot live here.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's the news that affects you. So someone might think that you can't go to certain places, but having you here and other people like you here, it does help paint a different picture for people, because you live the experience and then you carry that back home, which is very, very nice. Now, I would like to thank each and every one of you who has listened to us, who has been with us since the start. And if there is any part 2, if she ever comes back, we will be
maybe
doing
in 10 years or in 5 years. You never know.
You never know. You never know how things change out. Maybe we'll be coming to Vienna. You never know too.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then I will interview you.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey. That was rude.
I always tell people, anyone who can take that joke is the best person. That's my people. But anyone who doesn't take it, I know they have issues just like me, and I respect that. So I move on quickly from that. And I don't want to. That's me testing whether we are in the same vibe.
Okay.
Which is nice. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will be saying hello and goodbye to you. Please subscribe to the Bugera podcast, and adios. How do they say bye-bye in German?
Tschüss. Tschüssi.
No. What about Auf Wiedersehen?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, that's awesome, but it's very formal.
How do I say that? Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you very much. We're going to go into a segment now. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
I didn't want to go over